Sitting by the radio, only static in my ear, wondering if the bands will bring the voice so clear. If a signal breaks on through, it will spark a Ragchew, fresh and new. Static fades and hopes arise. Silent air now fills with cries, waiting for that perfect sound when a contact will be found. Bands go up and bands go down. Sometimes smile, sometimes frown. When the bands are open wide, and I hear a voice inside, it makes my heart start racing true. When I start a brand new Ragchew. Scanning through the frequencies so far and near, listening for whispers that I long to hear. If a call comes shining through, it will start a Ragchew, bright and new. Static fades and hopes arise. Silent air now fills with cries, waiting for that perfect sound when a contact will be found. Bands go up and bands stay down. Sometimes smile, sometimes frown. When the bands are open wide, and I hear a voice inside, it makes my heart start racing true. When I start up and new Ragchew.
Howdy, y'all. How's everybody doing?
Howdy, y'all. Paul here.
Do y'all like that new intro song? I thought it was pretty cool.
I got to turn this down a little bit. These new earphones are loud. Yeah, so I'm going to be having fun with some music, AI music. I write the lyrics. It does the music. Well, I didn't write all the lyrics. I write the gist, the most of it, and then it edits it for me. And I think I'm going to have some fun with that for at least a month or so. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, welcome everyone. Let's see. First, I see Tank Cooley saying hello, Tank and Lee, but I didn't see either of them. I didn't see Douglas. So Cooley, hello, and Increased Noise, welcome. We've got 45, Coder Jim. Cooley again, Chris Bricker, good to see you. And Chris, Radio and Life, the current stream boss. Thanks for your support. Welcome, Adam. And anyone else before we continue? All right.
I do say Tank towards the top.
Yeah, he said, hey, Tank, and hey, what was the other one? Lee. But I didn't see them say anything, so maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't pull up the chat in time or something. Anyway, so welcome. We got a guest coming on tonight, Ziggy from 75 Ohm Ham, and we're going to be talking about MMANA-GAL. Not my man and a gal, MMANA-GAL. It's an antenna analyzing propagation modeling software. What's up, Mike? What's new?
Oh, went to Oklahoma 2 weekends in a row, and went to the Ardmore Ham Fest. So did a little live stream and a little video, and I had a lot of fun. That's definitely a ham fest y'all need to go to if you get a chance.
Yeah,
I really liked how they set it up.
He's on Getting Out in Life, for those who don't know. He releases his videos usually Sundays, 5 p.m. Central Time.
Mm-hmm. I tried to be consistent. I didn't last week, but I did send out some shorts last week and threw in a live stream just to add to it. So,
here we go. Will there be swimsuits?
Stop it. Get some help.
No, there
I was
will not.
gonna do something a little more inappropriate there. There you go.
I actually, it's funny you say that. I actually thought of making it look like some kind of. I wasn't thinking swimsuits. I was thinking like a runway model thing, and somehow incorporating. I don't know, but it was too much thinking and work, so I just did a simple thumbnail. Welcome, Ziggy. Ziggy's in the chat. We're going to bring him in a moment. Ziggy's going to help me
Yeah.
with the MMANA-GAL.
Adam, I did not move to Oklahoma. I'm still Texas. No, I went to Ardmore, Oklahoma to attend the Hammerama. So if you haven't caught the video, please check it out.
Oh, he's in Edmond. I know some people up in Edmond. I actually do NVIS nets with some of them up there all around Oklahoma, but there's a couple in Edmond as well.
Yeah, I did make quite a few friends and met some viewers, so that was kind of fun too.
Pics on disc. I haven't seen Cooley. I'm gonna have to look. I have been very busy. For those who may not know, I do emergency coordination for my church in North Texas. I did the net, created the net with North Texas and Oklahoma for NVIS nets. They've moved me from that to, I thought I was going to get a break and not have to do nets anymore. But they've moved me into the Dallas West area called emergency coordinator. And so basically now I oversee all of our churches between Irving on the west side of Dallas up through Denton and then over to Prosper, Little Elm, and Frisco. So I think, it was mentioned before a week or two ago about a shooting at one of our churches. We don't see that, really. And so we've never really had anything for that. So I've actually been spending 2 weeks off and on, besides working, creating some emergency plans and start getting some of our churches to start planning for those type of events. All we've really focused on is weather events. And I've been part of a couple kind of assisting the emergency manager in Denton County and Little Elm with 2 mock school shootings, kind of a drill. And then I've been part of the planning and the actually watching them do it all, and then the debrief. And I had a little bit of experience in it for schools. And securing your places of worship and businesses are very similar, but you've got to tailor it to exactly what your building or your workplace is. So I've been busy with that. So I haven't had a chance to do much else other than that and work. But I'm getting there. So
yeah, I need to probably have our team work on another simulated situation like that as well. I mean, we've done it a couple of years ago, but it's time that we rethink everything right now. And they're working on FAC FRCs right now, and we'll see the after actions on that. But that's, for those who don't know, FAC and FRC is a family assistance center. If there's a tragedy or a crime, a large scale crime or something like that happens, that helps families during that. Like the tornadoes, we had a family assistance center. But Family Reunification Center, the FRC, say there's a mass shooting at a school, and the FRC is set up to where they're going to bus all the students to that location. No media is allowed in there at all, and the parents will be arriving at that location, and then one by one we will reunite them where they may find out they're in the hospital and make arrangements there, or medical examiners also going to be there as well for that type of news. So that's what we've been working on as far as the county side of things.
Kelly, welcome. One of my hogs, and Walter, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. You need to get back to work so that we can try to fly to Japan together. And Andrew, the broke ham, good to see you. So why don't we get in? Let's get straight into it so we don't take up too much time jibber jabbering. So I'm gonna move Michael into the small corner. He's being punished, and we're gonna bring
Well, hello.
the Zigster in.
Hello, everybody.
So sorry, guys, we had to censor him, so we're just going to put his logo on here now.
It's okay. It's amazing they still let me on the air.
And I've got a 7-second censor button for anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Check in with my ham parole officer
Yep.
tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Your little ankle bracelet still fitting
I
snug.
gotta make sure. Yeah, I gotta hold on to that call sign, man.
All right. So Ziggy wanted to be extremely small here because
I
what we're
want
gonna
to be the voice in the sky.
Yeah,
in
in
the
fact-
same way that Hollywood taught me about MMANA-GAL, because it's not about me; it's about what's on your screen.
and I want to shrink me too here quite a bit.
Yeah.
Bippity pop. Now my voice is gonna go higher. No.
Look at itty bitty Paul.
Okay.
I wanted to
itty bitty ball.
start from the very, very beginning, right? Like we don't even have MMANA-GAL installed, but you.
No.
fortunately,
I have that page. I have it.
You have the page. Let's start there so that
So
we
let
can
me
catch
go-
everybody up. And let's only spend about 2 minutes on it.
Yeah.
Maximum.
Let me just double check here. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of hiding now. Let me go back over here. I just kind of had myself off. All right. So I have the page, and I got to open up a browser because I want to make sure you get the right file. You can get the wrong file. Ham radio. I had lots of links for ham radio. It's going to be at the bottom. Look, the second from the bottom, Ziggy, my most recent one.
Yep. Choke on a stick.
Ziggy's Choke on a Stick. Check that out.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
So I actually went when I went to it. I already had it installed, but I thought, oh, maybe there's an update. There wasn't. It was the same version. I went ahead and installed it anyway. But the website I went to that Google told me first was not the original or the authentic page. But that page said, if you want the original support or the original group or whatever, they sent me over here. So I think this is it.
Now, if any of you in the chat want to help everybody and the stream out, go ahead and post that in the stream, the webpage that we're on now.
Let me
And
do
so
that.
there's, yeah. So
This is the right one, right? If you see that.
Hold on, don't post it. Let's find out first.
gal.anna.de. This is the one I saved.
Yeah. Looks right to me. And then there's a download button.
All right, hold on. Let me post it. People can follow if they want. And there's a pro version, I guess. I have no idea what that is.
No,
but,
we want the basic version.
Yep, right over here is basic version.
Yep. All of us basic hams over here. There we go. That looks like a proper website.
Okay. So let's go down to, I'm already on my MMANA. No. See, yeah, this is the one I was on, and look.
Yep.
Because for
Not the right
program downloads support, go to the official and look.
There
Take
we
me
go.
back to this.
Ah, there's the dish. I
Okay.
remember the dish.
So look for this dish, and this is the one Ziggy's going to help me create. So we're going to be here till 3 in the morning.
The pro version. How did we get out of not? We don't want the pro version.
I think I can still get it right here.
Basic version.
Basic version. So let me. Yeah, this is gonna. I bet this takes me back to the pre. Yeah, see, that's the original page I started on.
So somewhere in here, there's a download button.
Down here, right here. Not let me click now. It was this before. Is it because I already have it? No, it can't be.
Probably.
You can see I clicked on it already, but it's not letting me click now. Let me go a little further down.
The MMANA-GAL basic right there.
Right here.
Hey.
You're going to click that. It's going to say, ooh, this is dangerous. We're going to keep it.
So dangerous.
It's a zip file. You're going to unzip it. It's going to give you an exe file. Once it's unzipped, go to the folder, run that exe, and just let it just do all the defaults. Just install it. All right. Is that good enough, Ziggy?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get rid of this. Actually, I'll minimize it just in case we need it. So I've wanted to learn how to use this. I have tried to figure out how to use this, watched videos and never could figure out. Then I watched Ziggy being guided by Hollywood on Ziggy's channel.
It's like cheat codes with a game genie on top.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, sweet. So now that, this, actually, let me zoom out a little bit. So maybe this will help. So I'm going to have Ziggy show me.
So we're here. We're in free space, right? We can click and drag and manipulate our XYZ. Go ahead.
All right. So I can grab this.
Yeah.
Spin it around.
Yeah, kind of get used to. And so you've grabbed really close to the center axis. So if you grab a little bit further away, you can have a little bit finer control.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so we're going to build on 2 of these axes, right? Because we're going to build a dipole. So we can build on the YZ axis or the XZ axis. And the first place we're going to go is there's a little eraser. There's a triangle at the top. Let's find the triangle right above far field plot. Yeah, don't click it. The one to
Okay.
the left, though, the eraser. We're
Eraser.
going to go to wire edit.
Wire edit.
Yep.
Did that pop something up?
It should have.
Because I thought I saw something move, but I don't see another window. Hold on. Where did it put it? I don't see it. I see the window here. What the? Yeah, it's not letting me click on that. So why? I see it on the taskbar. Try it again.
You might be capturing a window.
No, I'm just on my screen. Just screen share.
Got a flat tire already, folks.
Yep. See, this is. I don't understand why it's not there.
Ziggy, if nothing goes wrong, it's not live. It's edited.
I'm going to minimize this.
And there'd be 100 affiliate links. You're right, Michael.
I don't get it. Nowhere. Let me check under my. Not under OBS. It's nowhere. It's not on any of my 3 screens.
Click it again.
I can't because it's open somewhere, and so I can't even click on this. Anybody know how to pull the little window off the taskbar and put it on a window I want? I got move. Move.
It should actually change the.
Oh.
It should actually change the app. That's the crazy thing about it.
Oh my gosh, is this really going to be how it goes?
Yep.
Are we reliving DMR here?
Here. Okay. I just maxed. I maximized it.
I can share my screen and we can do it from my side if that's the case.
Hold on. I maximized it, but now it's on my other screen. So let me change screens. Hold on.
So what are we trying to do here, Ziggy?
So when we click that eraser, the wire edit, it brings us to like a very grid-esque editing field. Oh, you're on it already. Look at you. All right. So right above Michael's head there is all the important information that we're missing, or actually and behind him. So we're looking at this in 3D right now, and we want to look at it on one of the Zs, right?
Yeah, let me move these other windows out. Then
Go to audio only for me and Michael.
Okay.
Or move us. One of the two.
Yeah, I can't move. I can move you outside.
I think okay, there you go. Hi. There you go.
Customize.
He's got it. We practiced this, the audio only.
Radius. Now it doesn't have, so this one doesn't allow me to customize size. All right. Sorry.
All right, now get rid of me. Perfect.
Okay,
all right, so at the bottom right, we want to look at one of the Zs.
Okay.
So pick one.
Just any of them. Let's do X, Y.
No, one of the Zs.
What's the Zs?
Right, so we want to look at like
one of the Zs. Got it.
Yeah, we want to look at a flat plane. Right, so we're going to look at XZ. All right, so let's look at XZ together. Now you can kind of tell that you're in the center because you see the blue making the right angle to the right from 0. You see it? All right, so there's your 0, right? And so everything's in meters. So we're gonna be playing in meters today, and I'll bust out my calculator.
So each one of these squares is a meter.
Maybe.
No? Oh,
well, we're gonna find that out.
All right.
So you can see where your cursor is. See the digits at the top right? Yeah. So find 0, and then just go up a little bit, and then imagine like how many meters would be your ideal dipole, like off the ground, like in a typical kind of urban environment, like what, 30 feet? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we want the top of the feet. Meters.
Yeah. So let's go.
Meters.
Yeah, let's go 10 meters up in the sky from 0. Right.
I'm never going to get it right on 10.
No, don't worry about it because I think we need to go ahead and draw a new wire. So Yep, right there. Draw a new wire. You already knew it. Yep. Let's go ahead and draw 1/2 of our antenna somewhere, and don't worry about getting precise. Somewhere in between 9 and 11.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
I click.
And click it and drag it to the right. Yeah.
27 meters. How long do we want this dipole? Half of the dipole.
You tell me how much could
Let's
you get away with if you didn't care about what the neighbors thought about you?
I can do about, well, if it's flat, it's different. Inverted V, I can do about 40 feet if it's a dipole on each side.
40 feet?
Actually, no, I can do more. That's halfway to the fence. So I can do probably 60 feet each side.
You want to do 60 feet each
Yeah.
side?
Yeah.
So 20 meters. And go ahead and drag it, draw it however you want to do it. Because
it's
just flat top it.
20.2. Okay.
Perfect. Draw the other half of your antenna. Now I'm enunciating the half part.
Yeah.
For a reason, everybody.
So if I just click, I can do another wire right here, right?
You might have to click and click again, but yes.
I did click twice, just so people know.
And don't worry about it being perfect, because nothing in life is perfect. Like this leg might be a little bit lower, or it might be a little bit shorter or longer. Just send it. Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry
about. Was it 20 meters?
Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. But let's,
Okay.
Perfect.
Got it.
All right. So the first wire that you drew was from the center out to the right, and the next wire you drew was from the center out to the left. Perfect. Go ahead and click OK.
Click OK, and then I'm going to have to bring this down here. Okay. I have a wire.
You have a dipole, and this is important, it's above the ground.
Nice. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
We need to tell the software that we're feeding this at a certain point of the antenna. So we're going to go over to geometry. Hey, Tank. That was
Tank
nice.
Radio!
Hey, Tank. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Tank, you're awesome, man. I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
we're going to hear 4 or 5 of these now. Digital Rancher got one.
Nice.
And it's very slow. 4 more.
Do you want me to name it or there you go. Brandon?
Go ahead and click on your geometry tab while we're waiting on these.
Clicking on geometry tab.
So we need to tell the software where the pulse comes from.
Okay.
The pulse is going to be on the lower left quadrant, and right there at pulse, we're going to pulse the antenna at the beginning of the first wire that you drew, and this is how the software interprets that.
Hey, Rob.
W1B.
Right here.
Yeah.
W1B.
Wire 1 beginning. Hit enter.
Oops.
No, you did it.
Oh, I hit tab. Okay.
No, you're good.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going to double check that we're feeding the correct place in the right place. So we're going to go to the view tab. And do you see a little red dot?
Yep.
Nice.
That's our feed point.
We are ready to pump some RF into this dipole.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to go over to the calculate tab.
Calculate tab right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Pick a band, any band but 20 meters, for God's sakes.
No, what did I do? 60, 120, let's see, 60.
Thanks, Michael. I'm glad you appreciate that.
Hey, Paul, let's make another 15-meter invis so we can talk to Russia again.
Oh, my God.
No, let's do
15-meter invis. You can't invis on 15 meters.
All right. 40 meters, 7.198 megahertz.
Excellent. Hit enter. And now, mind you, see those ground areas, those little bullets? We got free, perfect, and real. I'm glad that yours is set to real. The add height, it looks like it's set to 10 meters.
Yep.
I think I'm okay with that. We'll have to experiment how the software interprets that. We'll just leave that alone for right now.
Like it might be adding 10 on top of the 10.
I don't want it to add 10 on top of 10. It says now, hold on. It is, because if we look up here in the pre-run information of the window, to the right, just to the right, and up.
Oh yeah.
The lowest point of the antenna is 20 meters. So we need to set that to 0.
All right.
There we go. Because we already put our height in our drawing.
Now it says 10. I think we're good.
Perfect. And we've got a real kind of ground scenario set up, and that's it, man.
So what is the differences here? This is just for ground, like the type of ground. Is that what you're talking?
You can, yeah, it's gonna set up a pretty typical kind of ground scenario for
Got
you,
it.
and just
Okay.
go ahead and just keep it on real.
All right.
In free space, if you want to get weird, at 3 a.m, by all means, do
All
some
right.
isotropic stuff. But now the unfortunate thing is, Paul, is that you're in the way.
Oh, am I? Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Because there's a button right behind Paul that says start that nobody can see. And it's behind your name, even.
I'm going to go way up here.
No, it's fine. It's right behind prep. There's a button called start, which is what I call run.
Okay, start. Want me to click it?
Can you?
Do we need a drum roll?
I don't know if it's even clickable. I can't see it. Is it clickable?
Yes.
Cool. So this is important, right? Look at the end of your log here. It says no fatal errors.
Sweet.
All right.
Hey, Sean.
I have to open my mixer up.
So now the magic has happened, right? But behind the scenes, it totally ran this antenna. There's a button that I've been using instead of the old way that I've been using it. There's a little sickle and hammer up there in your little collection of tools. Yeah, but to the one to the left of it.
All right.
That's your far field.
Far
That's your
field.
magic. Yeah, it's your magic jelly bean button. Go ahead.
Click it.
And flick it. Yeah.
Okay.
And just hit OK on the 5 degree on the bottom left. And don't ask me why. And then so here we are. Here's the magic jelly bean, everybody.
This makes me smile.
We have pumped. What'd you pump? 40 meters into this.
Yep. This is 40 meters.
Flat top.
Yeah. Flat top. 20. What was it? 20 meters. 20-meter length. So 40 meters total in length. Ish. Beautiful. Oh wait. So 10 meters high. So 30 meter. Yeah. So this is about the height that I do in VIS. So this actually is currently the way it's set at 10 meters high. This runs NVIS well, right?
This is why I had you do this, right?
Yeah.
Let's close down the magic jelly bean for a second. Let's go ahead and look at our view tab. Because now that you've run it, something special has happened into our view. At the bottom, you should have a currents slider.
Yep.
The chats are
zoom currents
on top. We might have to get rid of the chats.
And just respond to Ross here. I do remember that conversation.
The chat.
There we go. Now the slider right above your name, the zoom currents.
Yep.
Let's zoom some currents because I want to see the current that you're putting on all the way. Throw it up.
All the way.
There we go.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah.
So isn't that interesting that you happen to have made a
beautiful looking.
Yeah, it's not bad, right? There's not a lot of now if we zoom in, you see your zoom slider?
Yeah. Let's
go in a little bit.
Okay.
You see this? You see where the waves never really got to reach like a maximum these are like it's almost how do I describe it? Like a double in-fed half wave. There's a little bit of current here. Let's go ahead and look at the numbers on it. The calculate tab.
Okay.
What's the swirl on it? Like 100 something? 117?
117.10.
Yeah. So one thing that I like to always tell people, don't worry about the SWR because we're alpha hams and we have manual tuners, right? So we can fix this.
Yep. Or we just call the Smoking 8. He can tune it for us.
Yeah, this can be done. This is not a problem. So here's a challenge for you. Go ahead and since we're here, change the frequency.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go to a much higher frequency.
And you don't want to do 20, right?
You can do whatever you want.
All right.
28.460.
Now I want to do some kind of other multiple here.
Yeah, I want to get away from the 2040. Okay, let me do.
I gotta step out. Give me 1 second. Go ahead after you pick a
right.
frequency and run that.
217. What is it? 18110. All right. And then start. And then
Far field plot.
oh, this. Yep. Oh, okay.
Well, that works too. Or you could
Interesting.
go straight to the 3D jelly bean.
Let's go to the jelly bean.
Hi, Sean. Bye, Sean.
Whoa. I've made a flower bouquet.
You made a mutated butterfly.
Now, what can you tell me about this scientifically?
Well, I don't know about scientifically, but in Paulese, this isn't great for NVIS, but this is great for far distance in almost every direction, but especially X left to right here with points here, 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 here. So not good up or not really great this direction. I don't know what scientifically, I don't know how to say that.
That's in line with the antenna.
So you have kind of a the antenna is radiating off of the ends. Do you see that? Mostly?
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, is that what's happening?
So ignore the
here's the end of the wire right here. Here's
okay. Okay. I was looking at it wrong.
And so what frequency did you pick up on? What was this?
This
15?
is, what did I do? 18?
20? Was it 17
meters? 18 megahertz, 17 meters.
All right, so 17 meters. So 17 meters, if you were serious about DXing 17 meters, you would point one of the ends of these dipoles over to Europe, at 50 degrees.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then if you were slick, you could kind of get, a nice little even slice in between Europe and America.
Mm-hmm.
And then to help you in America, you've got these little single shots, as the quads in the middle. So
you know what?
17 meters. This is a really great antenna. Go ahead.
I know there's at least 2 in the chat that I know that are not into radio, and I just want, for those of you who don't understand this and what we're talking about the radiation pattern or the way in which your radio waves leave your antenna, the angle and all that. So if you want to reach a station further, like he's saying, Europe, you want something to be angled at this kind of an angle right here. So the pink being the direction it's going to go, right? So it's going to go
concentration.
Higher concentration. Yeah. So you're going to get more whenever it's pink, this being the middle. It's going to direct your radio frequency more in this pink direction than it would, say, this blue or green. So if you remember the other one, the red and pink was on the top, so it was radiating, most of the radiated power or whatever was going almost straight up, whereas this shoots straight out, not straight out, at an angle, so you get further, like over to Europe and other places like that. So for those who don't know, the pink, just look at the pink as the direction, the main direction you would be able to go from the center. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm keep losing this. I can't handle my 3D pattern very well. Okay.
So let's go ahead and run like one more frequency on this and see what it does. And
okay, someone in chat, give me a frequency. First frequency wins. What one do you want to see? Remember, this is what do we do? 20 meters? 20 meter length of wire?
I thought it was 20 and 20, so it was 80 long.
40 meter length. Yeah, you're right. Just wait for the first one. First one wins.
Dawn's going to be stripping on the chat.
And I'm looking at it
we
through
put
OBS.
Them to sleep already.
So if someone says it, I'm on OBS right now, so I may not see it as quick.
1.9.
1.9. I was thinking 1.8, but
all right.
I was going to keep quiet. Let's see what 1.9 does.
Start.
No fatal errors. Hold on, before we go here, right?
Oops.
Well, you're gonna have to click OK anyway. It's
fine. Wait, I can cancel. Oh no, it's doing it. Oh well.
It's the previous one. Go ahead and close it.
Oh, okay, good.
Before we go straight to the 3D, let's look at the view, because I normally look at the currents first.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the currents, right?
Maxed, yeah.
Now, do you understand what you're looking at?
So when it's a line like this, does this mean the current is
All right,
flowing
so
stronger outwards and less to the middle, or
see how the current is at a super high maximum at the feed point?
yeah?
That's not a wonderful scenario.
Okay.
That's because right now we're trying to pump, 160 meters into
Mm-hmm.
this very short antenna. And
Yeah.
what's going to happen is that we're going to reach high voltage at the tip of the antennas, as always, where it always falls. The current and the tip of the antenna always fall to, highest voltage, zero
Yeah.
current.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even begun our curved current travel with
Oh, I
this
see what
short
you're saying.
antenna. So we
Yeah.
have all the current on our feed line, and
Yeah.
where's that current got to go? Where does it want to go? It
Back to the
it
radio.
wants to go into your audio path so bad.
So
Right.
basically, yeah, ideally for 1.9 megahertz, we would want an antenna that's like 4 times this long.
So this is like worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw 10 meters on this, and let's see how it handles 10 meters, and then we're gonna mess it up.
28 to 460.
Oh wait, did someone want to see this 3D first on 1.9?
I mean, you can. Yep, it should pretty much just go straight up.
There you
Yep.
go. So it's shooting the direction of that power, I guess.
All the current explosion
yeah.
happening at the middle. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So would this it's
Make
kind
a
of a
good
ball.
160?
No, never
What?
mind. No.
No,
Not
no,
for
go
making a
ahead.
good 160, but if this is propagating up, could you use this in an NVIS on 1.9 megahertz?
If your life depended on it, yes.
Or would it just be too much wasted?
You would be eating a majority of the power.
Yeah.
In your tuning section, trying to make this work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go back. Now we're going to
saying it's impossible. Anything's possible with a manual tuner.
put 28.4 in.
Sure.
So we're at 10 meters now. And for those who don't know, we're talking about the wavelength of the frequency. So we're on 28.4 megahertz, and its wavelength is 10 meters. So there's two numbers for each thing we talk about. Okay. What do you want me to do, Ziggy? Start?
Yeah, run it.
Oh, okay.
Does it say start? Yeah.
No errors.
We say run even though the button says start. I go to view first because I want to see currents before I start rendering stuff.
Mike, if you want in the restream, you can get rid of names. So my name's not covering that. Okay, what am I doing again?
View. I want to see. We always want to see view currents first.
Oh yeah.
To see if it's worth a damn.
Wow.
So look how many half waves we're stacking on this dipole, right?
Yeah.
And then still, it's almost like it could be a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's try
What's the ideal? What would be the ideal one here with this max zoom?
It's where see how if we made each leg just a little bit longer, we could get that current to fall back down.
To touch the antenna.
To get close to it, yeah.
Or close, yeah. That's what we're wanting. So we're wanting the dips to hit the antenna, basically. Or close as possible.
Right. We don't want all this high current at the feed point.
Got it.
Right.
So this all needs to come down.
Let's go ahead and let's go to the calculate real quick. I wanted to see the swears that they put on it. What was it? 47?
Mm-hmm.
So this is cool, right? There's an optimization button at the bottom left.
Got it.
Let's go ahead and play with the devil.
All right.
Yeah, and we are going for lowest SWR, which I think by default it's all the way slammed to the bottom.
Which one? Element or elevation?
SWR 2 over to the right.
Got it.
That's all the way to the left.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we're going to tell it which elements to affect, and there's a button for that called All Elements at the bottom.
Okay. Got it.
And there should be a start button.
Got it.
Yep. And it's going to start hunting different links until it can find a match, which it already found a match. Cool. Yeah, we didn't have to save that. Let's go back to view because it's already run it.
All right.
And we are way zoomed in.
Yeah.
Something's going on here. Oh, it's drastically It's drastically altered our antenna, but it's showing a real high current there at the feed point.
So it's still high, but
yeah, I'm not. Go to calculate. What's this? What's the swirl on it?
2.7.
Okay. Right, high current at the feed point.
Hmm.
And let's go to wire edit again, which is the little eraser next to the triangle.
Okay.
Yeah. Now since that red wire is already selected behind you, Paul, it should tell us the dimensions of that wire, or you can right click on the wire.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can view its wire definition.
Okay.
And it has shortened it. Okay, I thought it was going to elongate it, but it has shortened it to 18.4 meters is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So it fixed it. By shortening it, it can create a much better match. Now let's go ahead and look at it in a 3D far field. You can go ahead and cancel out of here even because we haven't modified anything.
Okay.
Yep. And then click on your jelly bean. And I slapped the enter key right here. I just wham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, that is a low takeoff
what
angle.
an in talker. That is a monster 10-meter.
This is how you propagate and talk to yourself.
Well, I mean, this thing really gets out.
Yeah, so
but it gets out on either end of the antenna because we're folding so many waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see it.
Let me get this a little bigger.
Yeah, we're folding waves onto ourselves. So it's the more waves that you start to fold and stack, they start to talk off at the end.
So are these lobes, I guess you call them, the lobes that we're seeing in the other view, or no?
Yes, yeah.
It is
They're entire RF waves that are being basically stomped on one after another because of the speed of the wave through the material.
So ideally, would we want none of this?
That's not a big concern. There's always going to be a little bit of weird radiation somewhere, but yeah, I mean, ideally you would always want it in the direction of travel.
Okay.
Very so cool. Here's the next step. Now we got to mess up this antenna.
All right. Where do I go?
We're going to go back to wire edit.
Okay, that is.
And a good practice actually is to always just go ahead and save your work. So let's go back and save. Yep, let's go back and start creating files here.
Let's see. Save as. Yep. What was this one? 10-meter dipole.
Oh, you want to make a folder for sure. You don't want to just throw that.
Where's it putting it? Oh, it's putting it in parallel. Is that? Should I get out of that? HF multibands. A new folder. Balls. Come on. All right. 10-meter dipole. All right.
And let's go ahead and mess up what you got already. Let's go back to wire edit. And let's, we're going to modify. So go ahead, since you have your little eraser already highlighted there, let's go ahead and take the end of this wire and let's make it real short. The one on the left, because that's the second one that you drew. And in fact,
short?
Yeah, real short, and let's put it at some kind of angle. Yeah, perfect.
So this would be down?
Yeah.
Okay. How much down do you want?
That's great.
Good?
Yep.
Okay.
And now take the other one and then throw it up and make it much longer.
Same angle, or do we want it off a bit?
No, I want it weird and not uniform. Yep. Kind of like what a ham would do.
All right. I'm in an HOA. This is all I can do with my antenna.
Maybe a little bit more to the ground instead of upwards.
Up. All right.
Yeah. More across the screen and more wire.
Like down that?
No, not below 0. Keep going up.
The blue is the 0, right?
Is it?
Isn't it? Isn't this 0? The
Oh,
ground?
let's do it like that. Perfect. I couldn't see
Okay.
it. Yep. No,
All
let's do it like that. That's what we got.
All right.
Yep. And what do we got? We're on
It put
20
us back
meters.
at 20.
Go ahead and run it.
Okay.
Yep.
Start. 78 SWR, no errors.
Not a problem. Go to view.
All right.
Okay.
Interesting.
So we've got a couple of waves here, and I'm liking what I'm seeing because it looks like we're getting 4 whole stacks there, just
Yeah.
about. And you can see our mismatch there on the counterpoise.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let's go ahead and click on the jelly bean.
So this is really like an end fed with a counterpoise.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Slap that enter key. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that bodacious thing.
That's a girthy one.
Yeah. Very bottom left of your screen of this window is a pattern tick box. And then this is how you can see through the jelly bean and see your antenna.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are having these discussions about jelly beans and stuff, and they're having a huge debate on candy corn in the chat. I love it.
Yeah. Catch any questions because I can't monitor it at all.
All right. So now that we've done a basic antenna and then we've made it weird and made it do other weird stuff, let's do the most basic antenna of all.
All right.
But let's put weird frequencies through it, right? Let's go ahead and go back to wire edit. And let's make our radiating element completely vertical. Just straight up in the air somewhere and drop it.
How high do we want it?
That's fine. That's plenty
27
high.
meters?
That's
28
plenty high.
meters?
Plenty
All right.
high. Yeah.
Okay.
And then so now let's go ahead and draw a radial at this point. Let's since you're in edit, go ahead and pull your other radial like way off to the side somewhere. You have to select it first. It's kind of annoying. You got to double click it. There we go. But to the ground, but then one click up from the ground. But yeah, at a sloping angle. Yeah, as you would like an elevated radial quarter wave ground plane.
Like this.
Is that where your blue line is?
Oh, it's this way. Yeah.
Where's the blue line? It's like 2 boxes down. One box
it's down here.
Right there. Yeah. So go 1 box up from the ground.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Right.
We just want one.
And go ahead and you're going to have to click your pencil icon to the right and draw another one. Yeah.
Same distance or?
Yeah, close enough. You know.
We're just doing radials?
We're just kind of making the best we can with the radials. Not on the same side though, on the opposite side.
Oh, okay.
Right about there.
This side, perfect. I'm in an HOA and I can't do the same.
Yeah, you can't. So it's got to go down.
So we do that.
Okay. So we are looking at XZ. Now let's look at YZ and add 2 more radials. Right?
Okay. Oh,
so
I can draw. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yep,
and am I drawing? So now I see
there.
2 circles here.
Yeah, because you've got one higher than the other. Those are the end of your 2 radials. You're going to go there.
This is the center, the X.
Correct.
Okay. Now which way do I want to go with this?
1 left and 1 right.
Straight, or do you want them slope down?
Sloping down, as wires do. Yeah.
All right. And another one?
Yep.
And on this side, I can go a little longer. All right.
Cool. And then click OK.
Oh, cool. Okay. Because that's something I could never figure out is how to do radials. So it's just another wire. You just draw another wire. Okay.
Correct. Let's go ahead and let's run some calculations through it.
All right.
And you're going to pump 20 meters into it. All right. Now go to view first. Go to view first.
View.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. These 2 are wacko and these 2 are
not doing anything.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why is it why would it do that if the radiate?
So RF is lazy, right? RF wants to find the easiest path in order to get rid of all of its energy.
Yeah.
and it really, really likes those 2 lengths of radials, right?
And
Because huh?
is it going off of like the most radiatable length, or is it the shorter length?
It's the most radiatable length,
Okay.
right? And it all has to do with
The frequency that we put in.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
So now that we know that we have, 2.5 wavelengths on our radiating element for 20 meters, and then we've got 2 participating radials, but the other 2 are not participating all that well.
Yeah.
What I'm going to predict before we run it is that this thing's going to have a lot of activity off to one side. It's going to be extremely asymmetrical. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and look at the jelly bean and slap that enter key.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do enter. I gotta get better at.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. They went 2 opposite directions. This the bottom lobe. I would have thought it would have went one direction more so than the other.
You got to remember that we have a vertical radiating element primarily.
Oh, that's true.
The radial field doesn't necessarily always predict,
the takeoff angle or
the
propagation or
takeoff
whatever.
angle, or the angle that it wants to run away.
Interesting.
So
right now we're looking at I forget how big, 20-meter wire, vertical wire with 4 radials at various lengths, and it's up 30 feet off the ground, right? We're still at 10 meters off the ground, right?
All right. Have a good one, Night Cry. I'm sorry you're going through that.
Oh, what's the matter with D? Oh, geez.
Yeah, that's not fun. I'm not going to post that one.
All right, D.
Chris is suggesting adding more radials.
No. So here's the thing, is that this is a vertical antenna, right?
Yeah.
And so what a lot of people need to just kind of understand about vertical antennas, we're all used to them being resonant. When we start pumping like non-resonant frequencies through them, you start getting some weird takeoff angles, and as Holly would say, they could be advantageous, right?
Yeah.
So let's try, since this is kind of a long radiating element, let's pump something a little bit lower in frequency than 20 meters into it, because it seems to me that it's almost a 60-meter antenna. So let's try to pump 80 meters into this thing. 3.5 or whatever. 3.8's fine.
All right.
Yep. And let's view it.
No, look, 6.9.
Man, that was a good guess, wasn't it, Ziggy?
Very good.
All right, so what do we see now?
Okay, so the radiating element is the red, and then the radials are the blues. So 1.5, 1.5, almost 1.
95 degrees off the horizon. Don's being funny.
What'd
Look
you say?
at the red line.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm seeing here is that it's a little bit longer than a quarter wave, because see how the wave starts coming back in? It's kind of like it's got a nice undercurve to it at the bottom. That's the top of the wave.
Right here.
See at the bottom of the red wave? Let's follow the
red.
the
Yeah.
red wave.
Okay.
Yeah. See how it's got a nice little shelf at the bottom from completely horizontal to the bottom?
Yeah.
So that's telling me it's going to have not too bad of a lower takeoff angle.
Okay.
Right? And that has a lot to do with the length of our radiating element and the fact that we are what's called an elevated radial plane vertical. Let's go ahead and look at the jelly bean on that. Wham.
Enter.
Wham.
Look at that.
So this is what we call the bubblicious.
Interesting.
No, it's going one direction more than on one side than the other, right?
It's
got a little curve in there.
It's a hard argument, but why is that though? Let's look at the radials underneath of it.
Oh,
and
pattern?
also, yeah, let's also remember that this has elevated radials, plus it's 10 meters off the ground already.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So it's It's so weird to me because
the radials are affecting the radiation pattern, even though that two are asymmetrical from the other.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's radiating towards the longest and the shortest, not the two that are similar in length.
Yeah, because what's happening here is that there's so much leftover RF current because it's not a proper match to that vertical radiating element that it's shooting out the most favorable radial in length. You know, it's the lowest impedance path that it can find, and it's creating somewhat of a dipole.
Yeah.
In that scenario,
like it shot off the ends on the dipole earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
That kind of a
check your WhatsApp right quick. I'm sorry, I have to do this off stream.
Oh yeah, bring him in.
Okay, no thanks. Sorry, I just
he has a name that's not yeah. Michael didn't know the name.
I was wondering when.
Well, Mr. Microphone, welcome. Get back to the screen we had before, Paul.
He's not muted or anything, is he?
No, not that I can see.
All right, let me get back to this. Hold on. I'm doing everything in reverse because I had to switch screens. Mr. Microphone, all we have is your camera, Hollywood. Your audio isn't even. You don't even have audio on. So just so you know.
So audio only, and wait, it's force not viable when it. And...
No, he doesn't have an audio source selected.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't recognize your name. I just wanted to clear
it. Wait, Hollywood's here?
Yeah, Mr. Microphone, but
oh, that's Hollywood?
Yeah, it doesn't show a it doesn't
okay.
It doesn't show any audio options for me, Hollywood, if you can hear me.
Yeah, so there's a
all it shows is his camera.
Explain this. Under the stream when it says your audio on but camera hidden, there's a little there's an arrow down key next to the microphone at the very middle of the screen of what Paul's displaying. And then that way you can select all your different microphones. And I believe that he's probably got some kind of outboard audio processor.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll watch him here.
Technology.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So now that we've made something good and we've made it bad, and then we drew this really terrible thing, let's go back to the very beginning, and let's see if you can save this if you want to.
I am actually going to save this one because
I think it's a good practice to save all your weird antennas.
Because I'm going to make one of the antennas I want to make is my 24-foot vertical with the 26 radials I have at various lengths. I'd just like to see it. Okay. New?
File new. Yep.
All right. Did we get? Oh, he's gone again.
Check on Hollywood. Oh, is he gone?
I thought I heard him.
Yeah, he jumped out. No, he jumped out.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue. He'll
he probably thinks it has to do with his audio and not that the software wasn't selected for his sound card. Or the software, the restream.
Well, I'm hearing the thing, but
I heard it again, but I don't see it coming in. Just
we get little sounds when people try to jump in and out. So,
all right, let me zoom out a little bit so we get all these lines in.
A little behind the scenes.
Let's start fresh, Ziggy.
All right, so you're gonna draw a ground mounted vertical antenna with some radials. So how you gonna do that?
At. Oh yeah, edit.
You're gonna wire edit you something.
Okay.
You're gonna draw something.
What am I doing?
In the Z plane. You're gonna get your pencil tool.
Ground radials, you said?
Well, we're gonna like a ground mounted vertical.
Oh, okay. And well, why don't we just do my vertical then? Unless there's one that you have in mind.
No, you're just gonna kind of do some random vertical, and then you're gonna make some radials.
Okay.
Yep.
30 meters.
Is that a 30 meters? That's 90 feet tall.
Yeah, man, I want a serious vertical. All right, hold on. Let me bring it down.
This is not.
Whoops.
While
Wait.
you're drawing this, I gotta go check out my daughter real quick. She's in
All
the.
right. I got to erase that one.
So while you're drawing, do some radials, and I'll be right back.
Let me delete that wire. Oh, undo. I can undo. What's the other undo? Control U? Nope.
I guess Ziggy's maybe helping.
Let's try. Undo.
Hollywood's having some issues.
Okay.
He's in the chat, but he's not there to open up. He's in the private chat.
Private chat.
If y'all want to see behind the scenes things.
Can you hear me? Oh no, he doesn't have any Hollywood.
No, he's rebooting again.
Showing your audio.
He's rebooting again because he couldn't hear you at all. I love technology. So we got candy corn lovers in the chat. Do we have any black licorice lovers? That's the question.
Oh, I love black licorice. Have we not got any? We don't have any questions or anything going on that's worth.
We have one question, but I was going to hold it to the end. I mean, if anybody has any questions, do you want to pull that up now?
Let's do.
Okay, let me see if I can get him in first. Hang on. Hollywood, can you hear us? We're not hearing him. And he came in as Hollywood this time.
Let me look. Okay, so Hollywood, if you can hear me this time, it doesn't even show. There's no audio option for me to do anything. Like you haven't selected your audio device, maybe? Under the main screen with the little mic and the arrow down next to the mic, you should be able to click that and select an audio device, because I don't see any audio device for you.
Douglas Z likes black licorice.
Hey.
Or maybe it's because he has. If he clicks unmute it, maybe it'll show it because he's got his mic is muted. He said.
Walter, I got your question. You back, Ziggy?
I'm here.
Do you want to take questions now, or do you want to?
Hit me.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to unplug Ziggy. So, first question is 45 Auto said in the beginning, there's a null between all the lobes, yes?
Not always.
Okay.
So are we talking about the? I think he's talking about the lobes on the waves. You know, that's a. I can't say that for certain, right? Because when I think of a null, I think of a deep blue in the 3D radiation pattern. So I don't really care about the waves on the antenna. I really step back and I look at the whole picture as all of the RF interacts with itself throughout its journey. So it's kind of like a moment in time kind of picture, not a, you know, as it happens, you know, at the like a single picture frame of time. Like it's how it all radiates and affects itself. So can't really say that as a yes.
Walter's asking, where do you download? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing. I'm clicking the wrong screen. Where do you download this program? Now, Don, oh shoot!
I probably still have it. It's probably still copied here.
Yeah, we posted in the beginning of the stream. So let me go back.
So I think I heard something. What was that?
That was Hollywood come back in.
Okay, now we got Hollywood.
Hey!
Now we got him.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Oh my gosh! It was a dirty connector, wasn't it, Hollywood?
No. No, it was Hollywood security settings.
Did you blow? Did you blow into the cartridge?
Yeah.
The security settings.
Oh my goodness! I don't have any hair left. I pulled it all out.
I'm so glad you're here. So this is the surprise, everybody.
Welcome, Hollywood.
Thank you.
We got Hollywood here. I told him to jump in when he couldn't take my terrible teaching anymore.
No, listen, Ziggy, you did fabulous, and honestly, that's why I came in really extra late. I didn't want to upset the apple cart. You did a fantastic job, Ziggy. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Home run.
Yeah, he's drawing stuff and running stuff.
Yep.
Look at him.
Yep.
I'm ready to make another vertical. Let's do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
All right, Walter. There's your website, and I'll leave that up for now.
Unless
for a while.
well, let's go do the vertical, and then if there's something interesting Hollywood wants us to try, that maybe most of us wouldn't think of.
We're going to build a Sturba curtain.
All right.
No.
We're going to build that array, that satellite dish array that's on the Pro version.
I just wanted to see Paul's eyes go saucer size, you know.
with 4 loads on each element.
So basically what I did here, so we were going to do a vertical with radials, I think. So we got about 8 meters here vertical.
All right, that sounds reasonable. Now, here's the thing, and I believe this is right with the software. We don't actually, if you draw it at ground level nearish, you can have the software kind of fill in the radial field for you.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. If you originally draw it down on the ground level, you don't have to draw radials.
I think
you can feed it from the bottom. Yeah, exactly. Just put the feed point at the bottom of that vertical, and MMANA-GAL will automatically understand that it is a vertical wire being fed against the ground.
All right. I'm trying to recall that with my 57-year-old brain of how to make it the feed point.
Okay.
And I'm not recalling that.
So you're going to click on OK.
Okay. Let's see.
Your antenna is set to real at the moment, mind you. Or perfect, I'm sorry.
We want real, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't said anything. Oh, height is 0. So this means it's at the ground level?
Yeah, but also look at your log here. What's the last thing in your log?
Okay, it has no source. So we need a feed point, right?
You know how to fix that.
Yes.
Go to geometry and you have to set your pulse point.
Pulse point.
Yep.
And that was W1B?
Look at you.
Did I get it right? I was thinking one.
I mean, if that's the way you drew the wire, we'll find out as soon as you go to the view tab.
Okay.
So Bricker has a quick question. And Walter, the beginning of the video, we walked all through that. So Ziggy is no longer an RF Padawan, but an RF Jedi now.
All right, so
has he passed the test?
I taught you B for beginning. E is for end.
Oh.
And what is C?
Center.
Hey.
Wait. I've got something.
Go to view.
Hold on.
He's got a button for that, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got so many. Okay.
Go to view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we got it at the bottom.
Hey, there it is. All right. Take it away, Hollywood.
We got our vertical. Now show me how to do the wires there, Hollywood. Counterpoises.
I don't hear him.
Uh-oh, did we lose him again?
Oh,
we lost him. He's gone. No, the hallway getting longer. No.
I thought he was a little quiet.
That's why he didn't respond to Chris Bricker's question.
Thought he was quiet.
Shoot. Okay, well, he's got his audio settings. Maybe he just hit something by mistake or something.
All right. Calculate it. Run it.
Just as it is. Vertical, no wire, no errors. And then
go to view. Look at currents.
Currents.
Current
data.
I'm gonna have to
rewatch
watch the video myself too.
And that was. I did start here. Dang it! What was it? View. Yeah, view. So let's zoom out a little bit here. Okay.
Right.
We've got a very. No, I won't say that on stream. Keep it family friendly.
Let's put it into a context all of us can understand there, Paul.
No, I
It's
wasn't.
after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, let's see. So we don't have a full lobe for 20. This was 20 meters, I think, right? The default, whatever the default was.
So when you bring Hollywood on, do you have to enable him into audio only mode every time? Is that what it is?
I think it automatically did it. I don't remember clicking anything.
Because I have you guys already, and it shows you both audio only enabled. I think it puts him in audio only. But you have to add
he says
in.
that he has no audio again. But anyway, I don't know if he's talking about his receive or his listening. But anyway, so what frequency, I missed it, did you pump into here?
I think it was the default, which I think is 20 meters.
Okay, and then we drew this element how tall? Was it? Do you know how to double check?
24 feet. I did it as high as my flagpole.
24 feet. So this is perfect, right? I'm thrilled that you did it something tangible like your flagpole, because this is acting much in the way that actually a little bit less than, I was going to say a 5/8 wave, but if we let's go ahead and look at the jelly bean on this, because I want to see the actual true takeoff angle in 3D.
Okay, so for everyone, this is just a vertical element at 24 feet.
It's longer than the frequency that we're pumping into it.
And this has nothing else, no other radials. So let's see.
No, it's got radials.
Oh no, I thought we didn't put any in.
No. We're letting the software assume a perfect radial field for us.
Gotcha. That's why we have a perfect donut.
So, how great is this, right?
That's beautiful.
This is a low takeoff angle.
That there is a DX machine.
That's what I'm saying.
DX, for those who don't know, means international, out far away, not close stations.
International.
It's got the FARs on it. So
nice.
But let's look at the swerves that is calculating, right? We can look at that jelly bean all day, but what's the swerves on it?
So that's on 20 meters, 26.
So when I see a swerve and a VSWR of 28 and some change, I don't sweat that at all. I know I can pull that in with my manual tuner, no problem. I'm going to waste just a small fraction of power being able to have a low degree angle takeoff like this simple, just vertical radiating element is going to give me.
Yeah.
Right. This is going to get us way far on 20 meters. And that's kind of been my new secret weapon for a long time, that Hollywood's taught me that you can do pretty much anything as long as you've got enough wire out there in the air. You can tune it in manually, and in this case, I'm actually building this pretty much this same kind of antenna in my backyard right now. I hear him. He's trying to break in.
Yeah, I heard an audio flip. I didn't
Hold
hear
on, he'll
anything
come
on
in.
that.
Okay, does it work?
Yes, it works.
There you go.
Hey.
I've never in my life have I had this much problem.
I'm telling you.
It's my stream, Hollywood. Welcome.
It's Sunday night.
And you know what? It's not just you, Hollywood. I've had some problems with this new Restream that everybody's moved on to.
Yeah.
So it is not you. I've had some issues. Kind of actually one of the reasons why I'm doing the no video tonight. My computer is just not powerful enough to do OBS, and
that's exactly what it is, right?
Yeah, I had to buy a new computer to be able to handle it all. I'm on OBS
really
now.
I hear you, Michael. Yeah.
I was trying OBS with StreamYard, and then I did it with Restream, and I couldn't even see the chat at times.
I am on a laptop only because I have the dock for it, and it is an EliteBook, and that means that I have 3 other monitors connected to it. Oh no, did he drop out again?
No,
Douglas is joining. Welcome, Douglas.
So I had Paul here, Hollywood, pump a lower frequency than what would normally be pumped into this. Let's see, am I saying that right?
Okay.
Go back to view. Let's look at the current view of the antenna that we just modeled, and zoom up them currents. So we don't have anything run right now. Nothing's run right now.
So here's the thing. If you guys can hear me, my VU meter. Okay, good. My VU meter as I'm transmitting does not move. My video is frozen. I see Paul in the upper right, but he's not moving.
What am I moving now?
So I'm blind.
You're blind, huh? Okay. Just like on the radio.
Well, we hear you clearly. I'm not sure what's going on.
So he's got, how long is this radiating element that's coming straight up from the ground, Paul?
24 feet.
Right. And then you are pumping what frequency into it? 20 meters?
I think it was the default 14 megahertz.
Yeah, 20 meters. So, and then when I had him run this, it had a very low takeoff, high radiation angle all the way around the donut, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's running it again. Oh, now we have it. Now we have something different going on here.
It went flat. What did we change?
It went very flat. It went completely. Oh, you know what? You did. Your ground was set to perfect again.
Oh, it changed it. Okay, there we go.
Real. Just run it.
Try that again.
I can't see. I'm gonna grab my cell phone and bring up YouTube. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
It just
Hollywood.
I didn't touch anything. It just unfroze on its own.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So
just be aware YouTube's delayed.
This is the donut that we're talking about, and I was telling him that this is a pretty great takeoff angle, and the reason why that is because we have a longer than natural radiating element that we're matching.
Right.
Yeah. So, the lesson being more wire is most of the time more better.
I'm guessing you've got a half wave.
It's pretty close, right? Let's look at the currents on it,
right,
Paul.
Yeah.
On the view tab.
Oh. Yep.
Yep.
Almost a half wave.
Yep.
Which would be right here, correct?
That's quarter.
So this is quarter wave. This reaching the antenna again would have been a half wave.
Yep.
Got it.
Now the problem with the half wave is that the impedance needed to match it is going to make the SWR crazy. Right?
Correct. Right. It's Ohm's law, Paul. So if the current is low, the voltage is high, and that also means that the resistance is very high.
Okay.
So if you look at that blue line where under the view tab,
yep,
where that blue line extends away from the wire, the blue line is the current.
Okay.
And the further away from the wire it is, the more current there is. The closer it is to the wire, the less current there is.
Got it.
So, okay. So the more current equals lower impedance. It's easier for the electrons to flow. There's less impedance. It's easier for them to flow. Less resistance.
So ideally, we would want this to be closer to the element
for this frequency,
or for 20 meters on this. So we would want to this would want to be extended a little bit, correct?
Yeah. So I guess I was going down a rabbit hole. I was just trying to get you to visualize that what the impedance of the antenna would be at the feed point.
Yeah.
If that current where it's far away from the wire is down at the bottom, in other words, it's level with the earth.
Yep.
Then it's going to be a low impedance antenna. As the antenna gets longer, that current starts approaching halfway up the antenna. And then it becomes a very high impedance antenna.
Yeah.
So Digital Rancher has a question. Won't you lose something like 50% of your power tuning a 24-to-1 mismatch?
No.
Ziggy is giving me some answers, but Ziggy, go ahead.
No. You're just making the whole circuit resonate, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that so much of your power is going to stay inside of your shack. and it's really hard for me to justify what it is that we're doing here. But ever since I've fallen in love with manual tuners, I've found out that I can do just about anything that I want to do. The sky's the limit. It really is. Don't think of it as, having so. One of the things I think Hollywood told me outright was, "Don't look at the SWR. Forget about it."
I think I remember that from your stream.
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
Forget about it.
So so what you're saying is I need to pull my manual tuner out of the attic.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
And you need to start collecting them. Yeah.
That was my first tuner.
Well, the tuner is like the transmission in the car.
Mm-hmm.
If you absolutely must have a vehicle that has no transmission, then you're going to be driving top fuel. You're driving a top fuel dragster with no tranny in it. It's a direct drive.
It just
But
goes.
but in order to do that, you have to have gobs of horsepower.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's wasteful. So the way we get around it is we use a transmission. Okay, that's the antenna tuner. So it depends on how fast do you want to go and how much torque do you want to give up. That determines what gear you're in. So in antenna speak, it's what is the impedance of the antenna and what is the impedance of the transmitter, and then the tuner matches those two together.
Got it.
Is there some loss? Of course there's loss. There's loss with anything. But it's not in the order of it's not a straight linear thing that you can calculate.
So in antenna speak, it's what is the impedance of the antenna?
There you go.
Yeah. Douglas, we're hearing the feedback on your mic. I like that transmission, and I could have bought a manual tuner. I've never used a manual tuner in my life. So,
you know what, Michael? A manual tuner also, you almost, once you start playing with them, you almost can guess just by what the settings are on the tuner. You can almost guess what the impedance of the antenna is.
Interesting.
You will become much well versed with it. It's like, I'll make this quick analogy because we're doing the car thing. I'm using that as an example. If I were teaching you how to drive around a track, okay, and I want to teach you how to drift, you're not going to be very successful if your car has an automatic transmission.
Right.
Okay. So get rid of the auto tuner. In this example, you're limiting yourself. If you go with a manual transmission, a manual tuner, you at least now have the capability to succeed, to learn. Then it's just up to you to play with the controls and see what the interaction is. But if you start with an automatic tuner, you're already painting yourself in a corner. It's very convenient, but you're not going to learn what is actually happening.
You're not going to get that tactile feel of what's going on either, and that is so important.
And I would love to have a manual transmission car. They're just fun to drive for me. But it's kind of like what Freddie Mac said yesterday to me. He said there's two types of hams. They can be in two categories. One is the engineer who really wants to get into everything, all the science behind it. And there's me, the practical application guy who knows the engineers that can help them out. But just working around the ham radio, you're going to eventually absorb some of the stuff, and that's something I need to absorb is how to use a manual tuner because I've never used one.
Yep.
I remember on mine, the first setting, I think, was you push the dial until you get the noisiest setting or something like that. I can't remember.
That's a good place to start. Yep.
Correct.
It's been like 10 years or something.
Yeah. So somebody needs to sit down with me, or maybe y'all make a video on manual tuners. How do you use one? Because I definitely want to learn.
Happy to do it, Mike. Anytime we can start with email and a phone call, and I'll walk you through it. And it's very, very simple. Literally 10 minutes. It's nothing.
Okay.
If it wasn't,
or make a video. I love watching YouTube. If either of you want to make a video,
He's
I'll
Mr.
watch it.
Microphone, not Mr.
There's-
Video.
There's
You don't have
oodles.
to show your face.
I know.
If you got
There's
a, if you got
oodles
a
of-
radio face,
There's
I don't know.
oodles of people that have already made
Yeah.
videos on manual tuners.
Okay.
So that's
But I think you would be a good one to teach it.
thank you.
So
And this is the first time I've actually talked to you ever, other than in chat. So
Right.
real quick, Paul, if you could show my screen, even though my camera's hidden.
No, I gotta unhide it. Hold on. I gotta unhide you.
I was trying to do the Hollywood on him there, Hollywood.
Right.
Yeah, he wanted to be Hollywood. He wanted.
So this is the newest manual tuner in my collection. This is my Dentron Junior monitor, and this thing's older than I am, right? And Sharon built this back in God knows when, but look how tightly compact everything is, right? I mean, they wasted almost no space building my Dentron, and I just love this old.
So what
This-
makes
this
that a
old
junior
style.
monitor rather than a full monitor?
I think its compact size was the
Okay.
was mostly.
It's like the IBM PC versus IBM PC Junior.
But this is what I'm after right here. You see this single wire output terminal?
Mm-hmm.
That's bread and butter for me, because that means I can hook up anything in the world to this little box and I'm getting on the air. And if I want to go balance feed, it has a built-in balun for just that. And they just don't make things with this high quality anymore. This thing was built to last for a very long time, and Sharon here built it.
Number 36.
Number
36. That's right. Yeah.
So here's
And,
what's interesting is go back one before that where it shows the internals.
Yeah.
Or one more back.
Sure.
So in my mag loop, it's just one of those. Is that correct? Is it a similar type of thing? Like a capacitor, the capacitor that you turn
the
or whatever?
mag loop? No. We're going to give it a little bit of an impedance shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do like a 4-to-1 or a 6-to-1, and what that's going to do is it's going to make the tuner's job a lot easier, right? We're going to take some of that inductive property off of the tuner's plate that it's got to match up. Yeah, we're gonna do that high current matching stuff out there, and then we'll do the final touch up inside the shack.
Well, what I was saying was inside the box of my mag loop, there's the same type of device inside there you just turn it to tune it.
Yes,
it's
one of
Okay,
those
then yes,
inside
it's got an inboard tuner. Yes, I'm sorry.
like an inboard capacitance or capacitor or whatever.
I thought we were talking about the theoretical one that we were talking about putting on your roof.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I remember taking it off or opening it up and looking at it. I'm like, oh, it's cool. And I was kind of looking at the innards, and that's exactly what it looks like inside. Just one of those.
Yeah.
So it's got a dial. It's got a dial. What's it called, Hollywood? An air gap
Vernier.
capacitor. I'm sorry.
Vernier.
Vernier.
You're talking about a vernier dial?
A vernier dial capacitor.
And it just turns those metal and kind of offsets them, and yeah, it's interesting.
A vernier is a gearbox.
Oh, the vernier is the gearbox.
It's a 2 or 3 turn knob, meaning 2 or 3 turns on the actual knob that your fingers are touching creates 1 revolution of the shaft on the variable capacitor.
Yeah,
that's all vernier means.
These capacitors specifically, how do we refer to them? I just call them air gap capacitors.
Yeah, it's an air gap, right?
Okay.
So the dielectric between the 2 plates. So a capacitor is simply 2 conductive plates separated by something. The something could be air, it could be plastic, it could be glass, it could be ceramic. Okay. They come in all different types. This one uses air. There are 2 capacitors in here. There's one in the background and one in the foreground. And then there's a coil in the middle. And it's an air cored coil. There's no ferrite. It's just air. Okay. I could do probably 2 hours just on what those parts do and why they do them.
Yeah.
And we
Easy.
don't really have the time now, so I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But think of overly simplified. Think of a tuner as like a seesaw. You know, you've got a fulcrum in the middle, and you've got a heavy kid on one side, and you've got a really lightweight kid on the other side. And you can't change the kid's weight. You're not going to say to the skinny kid, "Hey, here's a box of potato chips. Go start chomping," you know, to make it balance, right?
Yeah.
But you can move the fulcrum.
Yeah. And
then
balance
it
it
will
out.
balance. And that's what this device is doing. And you're doing it by changing the capacitance on one is on the input, one capacitor is on the output, and there's a coil in the middle. And I'm overly simplifying it, but I just want you to see that it's a teeter-totter. That's all we're doing.
And it's absolute magic, and it will
Yeah.
completely unlock the world of radio.
Yep.
For you. Yeah.
Well,
And
well, cool.
it's a shame that these are so hard to get, and whenever I find them, yoink.
Chris Bricker says only 2 hours, Hollywood.
Right. Right.
So on that let's get Paul back on screen with software, right?
All right.
And let's get him to build something a little bit different from a dipole or a quarter wave. Hollywood,
Sure.
what do you say?
Come
Sure.
back off screen.
How about if we leave the quarter wave there?
Okay.
And Salty Walt just did 2 verticals. He put a reflector behind it, and he made it into a directional antenna.
Oh, interesting.
How about if we take what we already have, and let's make another vertical?
All right. On the
So
blue
if
or
we go-
on the which line do you want it on? Whoops, I'm so bad.
you want to go back to the drawing part.
Okay, let me try to get this straight again.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
There.
Yeah.
I have to look at things a specific way. If it's
It's
upside down, and it just. Okay, we're going back to drawing, which was geometry.
Wire edit.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and draw another vertical wire, same height. And you can zoom in and out, by the way. There's a slider in the bottom right-hand corner, left to right.
I thought I was zoomed in. Why does it not show me the top? Oh, there's the top right there. Okay.
Yep.
You want it in just next to it somewhere?
Yep. Not too close to it, though.
Oh, okay. Can I move it, though, after I do it?
Yeah.
Same height?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can figure out how to move this.
So on the bottom right-hand corner,
Let me
you've selected on the top row, you've selected the middle icon, which is to create a new wire. You've got it. You've got it.
Okay, there.
Okay. Go ahead and hit OK.
All right. Okay, we got 2
So
verticals now.
We've got 2 verticals, and only one of them is connected to our transmitter.
Gotcha. This
The
one
other
here.
one is connected to the earth. It's
Got it.
sitting there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like having 2 tuning forks. Did you ever? I'm going to go on a tangent because this is kind of important. Did you ever see somebody sing into a piano?
Sing into a piano? No.
Yeah. What you do is this is a wonderful physics experiment, but it does tie into this antenna thing. And so this is why I'm presenting it now.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you open the lid of the piano, like you get a big Steinway on the stage. You open the thing up, and you have an opera singer sing a note, and she sings it as loud as she can into the piano, and then she stops abruptly. And you put a microphone inside the piano, and that string that is resonant to what she was singing, that one note, that string is now vibrating, and it's singing back to her.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
So the same thing happens with antennas.
Mm-hmm.
You have one antenna that you're putting power into, and the other antenna receives some of that power, and it also resonates.
Oh, okay.
And the two work in concert. So the spacing between the two of them now becomes important. The physical electrical space. Remember, radio waves transmit at the speed of light.
Yeah.
So at some point, the other antenna is going to pick up that signal and it's going to flip it. It's going to invert it by 180 degrees if it is exactly the right distance away.
Mm-hmm.
And when it sings back, now it's singing back. Remember, it's 180 degrees, so it's going to cancel. You've got one signal from the one in the middle going out in all directions, and this one behind it is picking up some signal, and it's picking it up. It's actually 90 degrees away, and then it bounces off of that wire, and it adds another 90 degrees. So when it comes back to the one in the middle, it's 180 degrees out of phase, and it cancels that one.
Yeah.
So at some point it reinforces it, and at other points it cancels. It's just like if you dropped two stones at the same time into a pond.
Yeah.
From the same height, there's an interference pattern. That's what we're creating here.
Okay.
So that's the end of my lecture. So now go ahead and run it, and let's see what it looks like on the magic jelly bean. Let's see how they interact.
Who taught me that? Was that you?
Yeah.
No, the magic jelly bean phrase. Was that you?
Magic jelly bean. Brought to you by.
Oh wait, did we want to keep 20 meters?
Yeah, sure.
I think this looks like the one we did before.
Most fans don't know what you're talking about unless it's 14 megahertz.
Right.
Don't worry about the swear.
No, I think I ran it. Oh yeah. Okay, so there.
I got him checking the currents first.
Right. Good. That's a very good thing. Yes.
Yep. I said, let's look at the currents.
So we see the main one has the main current on it because that's the one that's being fed by the transmitter.
Yeah.
But we also see some current on the second antenna because it's being coupled from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it may be that the spacing between them isn't correct. It may be that the length of them isn't correct. You want the reflector to be about 5% longer.
Okay.
And you want it to be quarter wave away.
Okay. So this needs to be a little bit closer if I'm going off of this, right? So we're only are we about half wave right now away? If I'm reading this right, if I'm going off of this, is this about half wave?
Well, you really can't.
That's X and Y. You can't X that Y. Okay. No, those aren't related. Okay. That's just showing you the high current point, not the actual half wave mechanical distance between the two.
Got it.
What's the length of the one that you're feeding? What's the actual length of it in meters?
Where do I look at that again?
You can look at it there in geometry.
Just click on it. It'll tell you in the bottom right.
Yep.
7.5 meters. Is that right?
Okay. If you're feeding it 20 meters, you want that to be a quarter of 20. You want it to be 5 meters tall. That's a quarter wave.
Yeah.
Change it real quick and wire edit.
I think this one was. Oh yeah, that's 7. Yeah, they're both 7.5. So we want to change this one to 5.
You want them both to be 5.
Oh, both, because they're both 7.5 right now.
I'll teach you something.
20.
Right click on the red wire because that's the one selected. Go to its definition and just change the length.
Right.
Okay. And that would be here. We want 5.
That looks grayed out to me.
Or here, right here.
Aha.
That one? Z2?
Yeah. Boom.
And then
ta-da! This one? Isn't that easy?
Yeah, this one goes to 5 as well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now what about distance?
That's important too.
Yeah. So the distance you want also to be 5 meters between them.
I don't know.
You can eyeball it. If it's it's 2 big blocks tall.
2 blocks this way, 2 blocks this way.
Yeah, you got it. Right.
And we want it what? Quarter?
It is.
Oh,
it's
it
the
is.
same. They're each a quarter tall, and they are now a quarter spaced.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Okay, so you click on OK.
Yeah, you're almost in the money right there.
Yeah, yeah. This will get us
Alright.
in the ballpark just to prove of concept.
Calculate run. Start. It should say run, damn it.
And no fatal errors.
Go to view. View it first.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, you get caught in the... It's okay.
Okay. View. Whoa.
Oh, look at those currents. You might have to turn them down. They're so hot.
Right.
Yep.
Interesting.
Your slider, your current slider.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Do you see, Paul, that they are now, there's obviously a lot more current in not just the one that you're feeding, but also in the reflector, because now they're resonant. They are the correct height.
I mean, they're almost identical, not exact. They're not identical, but as far as their shape is very similar now.
Right.
Jelly bean time.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that.
Okay.
So with this, it looks fairly even, but wouldn't the side of the reflector or the opposite way of the reflector be better or no?
So take a look at, do the wire. Yep. And look at the two verticals. Look at where they are.
Right here.
And then look at where the signal is going. Is it going in line with them, or is it going broadside to them?
Yeah, it's going in line with them. So it's fairly even both directions. I would have thought the opposite direction might have gone more as a reflecting element.
If you didn't have that, that's a parasitic element out there, right? So that's a non-driven element. In the broadcast world, they actually drive that second tower, but slightly out of phase, and that's how you get this massive shift to one direction. What you've done is you've taken your donut and you've made it not a donut anymore.
Yeah, because what I do with reflective elements is I lay them under my NVIS antennas. And so my thinking was you get your power or you get your directional going the opposite of the reflecting element, but I guess it's not when you do it in vertical. You're really getting it both directions.
Normally when you would go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm not leaving 75.
You're flipping where the power is going from NVIS, which is horizontal. You're spitting it, more of it up to the sky. With this, everything is 90 degrees away. It's now vertical now.
Yes. Now we're sending it
go out to the horizon.
We're putting more of it these directions instead of the donut like we had before without the element.
Correct. If it's circular, as you're a bird flying overhead, looking down at it, you will see a circle. That's omnidirectional. That's with one tower only.
Yep.
Now we have two towers.
So it creates that Yagi effect somewhat.
Correct. Where it's like having a round balloon and you're squeezing it in the middle. It's the same size balloon, but we are now focusing that energy, just like a lighthouse.
I love the balloon analogy.
Yeah, that's all this is.
So in essence, you're getting more power or more. Is it power the right word? Forward power those directions
it's
or no?
Same. No, you can't create power. It's the same amount of power. What we're doing is we're focusing it. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
We're directing it.
So if I put up a second Hustler 6B TV, I would get this instead of the donut.
Yes, if the spacing is correct.
With all the spacing
for that one band only.
Yeah, not the other 6 or the other 5.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
there's also something else with that is that the other Hustler wouldn't be driven because this is a parasitic element.
Right.
Well, if I put it it just needs to be into the ground, right?
No, it would have to be floating.
The second antenna needs needs a shorting connection.
Okay.
It's sitting on the ground. The ground is let's say it's salt water. It's the infinite radial field.
Yeah.
If you just have a vertical tower there, it's not connected to the earth it's not a dipole. It's not like a bent dipole. You have to
Yeah.
put a shorting stub. That's really the wrong term. It's
Yeah.
a PL259 that's shorted over, okay,
Yeah.
or a clip lead.
I mean, it's got to be mounted, right? It's mounted to the ground because it's a
Yeah.
vertical. It's not just going to
Right.
hang there. And
Right.
so then
If you
once
were to
you've
take
connected
that,
it to a mast, what do you do?
A feed point bridge.
Okay.
if you were to take that same Hustler antenna
Mm-hmm.
and put it on a block of wood, and it's
Yeah.
away from the ground now, it's 10 feet
Uh-huh.
up in the air,
Yeah.
it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It needs the ground to push against.
Mm-hmm.
So that's true for the one that is connected to the transmitter. It's also true for the reflector.
Yeah.
So this might be simple. Paul, remember when we did a pulse on
Yeah.
on that first wire? How
Yep.
about
Right.
we pulse that second wire, but we slightly pulse it out of phase?
Good. Yep.
All right. You're going to have to remind me, though, how to do a pulse.
Go to geometry. So you've got a pulse at wire 1 end, and
Yep.
let's just take a gamble and say that the wire 2 beginning maybe or end. We'll have
So
to
would
see
would I
when we get
add
there.
that or replace this?
Oh yeah, we're gonna add one. We're
Underneath
gonna add a pulse.
Okay.
Yep.
So each one of these is another pulse.
Right, but we're
Got
doing
it.
advanced stuff really, really quick with you.
You said wire 2 end?
I don't know how you drew it, so I just pick one and then I view it, and is it at the top or the bottom? All right, so it's at the beginning.
Yeah. So
Yep,
it'd be
so
B.
go back. Yeah,
We're talking about the circle, right?
the circle.
All right.
All right, so hold on. We're good. We know we're good.
Yeah.
Go back. So
right.
we are a quarter wave away. Is that right, Hollywood? So we're 90 degrees out of phase.
Yes.
So we're going to change the
Right.
phasing. Where you
Well,
going,
it's
Paul?
180. It's
Where you
180
going, Paul?
because it's 90. It's 90 in one direction. It reflects, and then it's 90 the other way. So it's a total of
on
180.
our second pulse down there, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're going to change the phase degree. Hollywood said punch in 180 degree there. Yep.
Got it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. So now when they meet in the center, they will be at 0 degrees to
Okay.
each other.
And I think we're going to have to calculate this again because this is a new math.
Yes. Yes.
Are we
Yep.
keeping 20 meters, right?
That's
See what we
Yes,
got
yes,
it?
yes, yes, yes. That's what we're designing this
Yes.
for. No fatal errors. Look at you. Oh, I can't wait. This is exciting. Yep, we got currents, and let's go ahead and bean it.
They look even more similar, even in
Mhm.
size.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good observation,
Paul.
indeed.
Very good.
Huh.
Now do the wire thing and look and see, is it now in line, the RF,
Oh,
or
wait, I
is it
forgot the colors.
broadside?
I lost it. There we go.
It's upside down. Look, it's not in line anymore, Paul.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's not. Here's the
broadside.
wire right here. Here's the driven or the other element, non-driven.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just changed the radiation angle by
Yeah.
90 degrees.
Yeah.
Right. So
Mhm.
we did it electrically, Paul. We changed the phase
Mhm.
on tower number 2 by 180
Yeah.
degrees. We flipped it. And now the whole antenna system is now broadside, whereas the first time it was in line. So we've steered where is the signal going. It's
Mhm.
still going in 2 directions.
Two opposite directions
But
now.
as an example,
Yeah.
it used to go north-south. Now it's going east-west, and we haven't physically moved
Okay,
any of the towers.
so let's say we had it up like we had it before. What would we do physically to it to change
Yep.
it to do this? So
I don't
so
understand.
previously we
mean?
had it up and it was going, let's say, north-south. What have we done
Right.
to make it go east-west?
Oh, we've driven both elements.
And so
with
how would I do
RF.
that? How would I do that?
Oh, this is top level broadcast type stuff.
Yeah.
What we
how would
did,
I-
Paul, was we changed the phase only on tower number 2. Tower 1 is our reference. That's always at 0 phase.
Okay.
That's just a known. You don't
Mhm.
change tower 1. You
Got it.
change tower number 2. Originally, when the signal was going north and south, tower 2 was also being fed at 0 degrees.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now what we did was we changed the phase on tower 2 to 180 degrees. So it's as though it was upside down. It's inverted.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we're just changing the phase, the timing between them. So you can change. There are really 3 things that you can change when you start playing with more than one radiator, which is what we're doing here. You can change the amount of power to each of the 2 towers, but we're not doing that here. We're keeping them both the same power, but that's one of the things that you could change. Another thing that you can change is the physical distance between the towers.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a tape measure and you walk out there and you move one of the towers, okay, in broadcast world, we're not going to do that. It's a 400-foot tower. We're not going to move it, right?
Yeah.
But what we can do is we can change the delay of the signal that's going to tower number 2. And it's called a phaser, and it looks like an antenna tuner. It's a big giant box with capacitors and coils and stuff. And it does precisely that. It delays the amount of signal going to number 2. And there are cranks on it, just like on an antenna tuner.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we can steer the pattern.
And keep your towers in place and then just steer it the direction you want it to go.
That's right. Yep. So this is the
Very
very
cool.
tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
And but it's just to get you to get the juices flowing. So you go, wow, you can steer it electrically. That's amazing,
Oh,
Check
Grouch.
it out, Paul.
Thanks, Grouch. Appreciate you, Grouch. 10 gifted subs.
Can you mute that? We're gonna do this 10 times.
I don't know. Let me look.
Yeah.
Maybe turn it off on them.
2.
Yeah,
8 more to go, boys.
You should have seen.
Grouch.
Do you remember when Jordan broke the stream?
Initially, Hollywood probably doesn't know this. Initially, the sound that I had was this guy's voice that said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah,
So
I heard it.
It was pretty creepy.
We were joking about it, and I said, "Well, at least nobody's doing 100. I can't imagine like 100 subs." And then Jordan,
Why
my Razorbacks,
why a
immediately,
guy's voice? At least have a chick do it.
But it wasn't. Even though it sounds somewhat that way, it wasn't meant that way. It was a gaming voice of, "Oh yeah," that kind of thing. But it came across different. And so the minute I said that, Jordan, he did 50 subs. He gifted 50 subs. So we had to sit there and listen to that guy say, "Oh yeah." So I changed it back to default.
It shut the stream down. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Let me do this. Maybe that'll get rid of it. Let's see if it gets rid of it audio-wise, too. Nope. Audio's still there. Okay, okay, that's me talking.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, I don't have an audio control for it.
Hey, it's down. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's this right here.
We've got to be more than halfway through.
You know what it is? It's like the dunk tank.
Let me see if there's a
dunk tank.
The dunk tank. If you give enough of these free memberships, you completely derail everybody on the stream.
Yeah. Now I can. Okay. I changed audio control to OBS, and that should get rid of it.
Oh my!
See, there's another one that's funny.
That would be a good one.
Anyway, okay. Thanks, Paul. You're awesome, man. Thank you for the support. And congrats to everybody who got a sub. Thanks to the Grouch. Check out his channel, the Grouch in New Hampshire.
So since we threw Paul all the way to top level broadcasting, phasing type stuff, and we started the stream, and I made him do a dipole, and then I believe we did an infed.
We did a dipole and infed with the counterpoise. We did just a vertical, and then this, I think, right?
Yep. Phase towers.
Yeah.
What's something that you would draw, Paul?
No, honestly, the main reason I wanted to was because I wanted to see exactly how my vertical with my 26 radials looked. Because they're not all the way around it now, and some are shorter and some are longer. I just wanted to see what effect it had on it. But that's something that's going to take me some time, I think.
Multi-length radials on a multi-banded vertical are always a bonus.
Yeah, I put in. That's something I learned is I just put in as many as I could. So my longests are like 38, 39, and shortest are 6 feet. I just went around it as much as I could. It used to be in the middle of the yard. So now it's not 360 degrees, but it still works all directions. I can hit New Zealand and I can hit Europe.
Mm-hmm.
So
if we could get Paul to draw another antenna and we could just tell him what to draw and he would just nail it. Oh, he's going to save this work of art.
And the best part, Paul, it's all free and there's no quiz.
There's no quiz. Yeah.
No quiz on any of it. This is we're just doing this to whet your appetite. So,
yeah.
And for everybody watching,
he knows where he already knows where the new file button is. I didn't even know that.
Well, the good thing, it's similar to other programs. So the very basics, like from Windows 3.1.1, I think.
Yeah. No Control Z though. That's gonna really let you down.
Control Z would be nice,
wouldn't it?
Well, do we want to do what time is it? Well, we're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah.
What
I still gotta cook dinner.
Let's do this then.
Okay.
Let me show you about all the ones that the developers have included with the program.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes preloaded with a whole bunch of stuff, and this will do VHF and UHF, and
just
you want to, you've got a tower, you got a repeater, and you've got 4 or 5 bays on there for UHF. This will show you the pattern. I mean, you can do stuff like that.
Yeah. See, my vertical's got traps on it, so actually, I may have to do something different with mine.
You can create traps with this one too.
Okay. All right.
Let's go up another one. Because you're in multis. Let's go up another directory. Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, here's the main directory. Yep.
One more?
No, this is the main directory.
It's got categories, VHF beams, phased, match, simple, beams.
Let's go to HF simple. Let's keep it simple.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to look at? Loops?
Well, yeah, let's look at a loop. Sure.
Let's
look at a delta. I saw a delta up top.
Option 1 or standard delta?
I mean, you know what? You pick.
Let's just do.
They're all going to be loops.
Let's see what the first one was that they put in the program.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
All right, a vertical triangle. And where is it fed? Ooh, look. Can you see where it's fed, Paul?
Right here.
Yeah, kind of at a reasonable height, right?
Now I want to do my delta loop because it's the reverse triangle. So I'll have to work on that another time.
So what's cool about when you load a file, if you go to calculate, you're going to see the default frequency that the author has designed this for.
Oh, interesting. How long were those elements?
Isn't that a question?
Well,
you can look right here in your log, and it says that the wavelength is 162 meters. So that's going to tell you.
Where's that at? Oh, here. Okay, gotcha.
It's, if it's a full loop, it's going to be double that, right? Because it's 2 half waves.
Yeah.
I think, right? Does that sound right?
Or is it 3 sides, right? Aren't all 3 sides supposed to be equal length?
No, not in a delta. Nope. A delta just means 3 points.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Right.
So he made this for 1.84 megahertz.
He did.
And where do we see height off the ground? Is that this one? 59 meters? No. I get confused X, Y, and Z.
I would go to wire edit if you want to get into the details of the wires. There you go. So we could just look at the wire that's selected, and I believe it's 32 meters long is what it looks like.
Yep, 32.
And it's at a maximum height of 17 meters. Is that what that looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go back. So what do we want to look at?
Run it.
We want to look at the...
You got to run. You got to calculate it first.
Oh, that's right. I haven't calculated.
No fatal errors.
No fatal errors.
It's got the swerve 1.2 on it. And there's some currents. Good for you. I'm looking at current. Go ahead and zoom those currents up so we can see them a little bit better.
We zoomed a while ago.
All right. We got some vertical. And so the blue and the red, right? That's vertical and horizontal radiation patterns.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Do that.
Okay.
Did we lose Hollywood?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know I took control of the class here.
No, you're doing good. You're doing
Go
good.
ahead.
Alright.
Go ahead and pop a bean there.
There we
Look
go.
at that monster. Oh my gosh.
That's interesting too, because you got half of these two elements up above it all. So it's all radiating off of that bottom element then, right?
No, it's radiating on all of the wire, Paul. But what's happening is because of the shape that it's in, being a triangle, there is a phase relationship between each of the three sides.
Is that why when we look at this, it's the blue and red is kind of opposing
Make
each
it
other?
flat. Make it flat. It's not flat. There you go.
At some points, the power coming off of the wire reinforces. The two signals come together, and if they're in phase, they reinforce each other. On the other hand, if they're out of phase, they cancel each other.
Got it.
And that's how you end up with this particular pattern. It's the shape of the antenna.
Yeah, okay.
See, everybody, you have to when we did science class and we looked at this and we go, oh, it's DC. There's a battery at one end, and the power goes in and it goes around, goes through a light bulb, goes back to the battery. This is alternating current, and it's radio frequency alternating current. There's inductance in the wire. There's capacitance between the two sides of the triangle.
Yeah.
There's this other stuff that we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
And that changes where is the current and what is the phase where that current is on this loop, this continuous loop of wire. It's really like having 3 or 4 different antennas in this one wire.
So is this is the current, right? Off of these two? Is that correct? Off of the two?
All of those, whether it's red or blue, all that means is if it's blue, it's
horizontal.
Yep, right. Okay. And if it's red, it's vertical.
Gotcha. Because I was wondering if the red was arching this direction because the feed point's over here, or no? Does that have anything to do with it?
Now it's showing you the two simply because this does the math very simply, right? What it's showing you in a 2D picture here, it's not showing you the interaction of the currents.
Gotcha.
Okay. Right. Yeah, so that is all to be imagined.
Right. It's just showing you the amount of current, not the phase of the current and not the interaction between the currents.
Well, and then now, Ziggy, you've got a loop, and you say you can move the feed point, correct?
Ziggy.
I think we lost Ziggy.
The answer is yes. He has a horizontal loop.
Yeah.
And he can change where he's feeding it.
Okay. Yeah. I got to get down there and check it out someday. Okay, cool. So yeah, this gives me an idea to model the chameleon delta loop I have with the 2 whips and the wire. I don't think it's an exact delta loop, but it's close.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see
what's really key, and I heard Ziggy say it a few times, and I'll just reinforce it. Whenever you model an antenna, don't worry about what the SWR is.
Yeah. Yeah, he talked about it.
And I said this in the video that Ziggy interviewed me with. My mentor really had to drive it into my head. And I was a teenager at the time. And I'm on CB radio, and I have a mag mount antenna on the roof of the car. And I'm trimming this antenna, and I'm looking at the SWR meter, and I'm trying to get the holy grail of 1-to-1. And my mentor says, "What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? You're looking at the wrong end of the dog, you know? So what you want to do is you want to trim the antenna to get the maximum field strength."
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose of having an antenna. We don't have antennas so that we have good SWR. We have antennas so that they put the maximum amount of signal out to wherever we're trying to talk.
And what nobody teaches young hams is that that's slightly a little bit longer of a quarter wave whip than what you think that you're after. It's better to have a little bit longer because you're going to have a little bit lower of a radiation angle.
Right.
Mhm.
You can
Yeah.
you can touch up the SWR with a tuner,
Yeah.
but you cannot change the pattern with one antenna, one mag mount. You can't. A tuner is not going to change the pattern. It's not going to make the antenna more efficient. Okay, so you
Yeah.
do where is the signal going first, and then you worry about SWR.
Okay. So if anyone wants to check out, go to 75 ohm ham, go to Ziggy's channel. And what was it? It was a few months ago, right? You guys did that?
Mm-hmm.
Go
That
into
was
his.
that was a live, yeah.
It was go into his lives
There's
and
two of them.
check that
Yeah.
out. Okay, 2 of them. I
Yep.
can't remember if I saw both or just one. And they go into a lot more stuff as well. I want to. What's the craziest one that they have here that we can look at?
The curtain.
Is it in here?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a curtain in there somewhere.
Go up. Yeah. Go up again. Let's go to HF multiband. And I mean, that complex folder is pretty appealing to me.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. There's
Any one of those is going to be in the complex category. So
inverted V. I could look at that. I'll model my inverted V as well. That's what I usually use.
yeah, get that 80, 40, 20, 15, 10 guy on the
Let's
inverted V.
get
No,
this
one more. Okay.
Whoops.
Anyway,
This is the
that's
10.
fine. That's fine.
I didn't do the
Fine.
10.
Go to view. Let's look at it. Let's see
All
what
right.
we've drawn here. Yes.
Oh,
The
4 wires.
the military.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got that.
And
Paul's you got that one?
Oh yeah.
hey, Paul.
I don't want to do 14 megahertz.
That a boy. 7.2.
Okay, so no errors.
The tuning frequency.
Yeah. That's the tuning. Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's look at it in 3D.
So you can see that one dipole is resonant and the other one is not.
Yeah.
It's not participating, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh. It's over the entire. Yeah, that's interesting.
One's doing all the heavy lifting, and the other is a little bit
Yeah.
resonant, but not so much.
Yeah, the red one's doing all the current. Paul, I don't know. I don't know if this was clear enough, but it doesn't matter the length of your wire. You're always going to fall to 0 at the tip.
Yeah.
Or you're going to maximum voltage 0 current at the tip of your wire.
Now, if I change this to 80, this should change, correct?
Yeah, but
Because
you ran it on a frequency that it was listed at, right? Yeah, 20. So go ahead and look at it in 3D because you ran it on 20.
Yeah. No, I ran it on 40 meters.
It said 40 as well. So it's a good 40. It's a great 40 performer, actually.
Right.
Yeah, that's a pretty awesome low angle for 40 meters. Normally, it's like actually pretty hard to get 40 meters to go, that way.
So what I was wondering was, because these antenna, I'm assuming these 2 lengths are longer and these 2 are shorter. Isn't that what normally that military 90 degree separated 2 dipole thing does? Got basically 2 dipoles.
It looked that way, didn't it? Yeah.
So if I change this to 80, wouldn't it? I always thought that it used it like the radio or whatever selects the antennas that are most resonant for the band you're using.
Make your hypothesis.
Yeah.
And
one
then,
tab away.
And then run it and see if you're correct.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, that's important too, right? You have to start gambling against the software before you click the run button, because you have to.
So right now you're saying
of
that
course everything is going to be different in the real world.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we have a question.
Okay.
James.
James, I am watching it here. I got to click the right screen here. So, what reading on the VNA do you adjust the antenna to?
The Smith chart dot, right in the center. But again, that you're only looking at the entire antenna system at the very beginning of it. There's going to be a different story at the feed point. obviously, and there's going to be a different story as to what you're actually trying to do with the antenna. So when you start actually getting into complex antennas and using antennas, what I call just no math antennas in a more complex matter is kind of what I'm trying to break everybody out of. Is that you can do? Yeah, go ahead.
So this is 80, and that's what I was thinking was it wouldn't that I didn't know where it would be, but I didn't think it would be that big red loop like it was on 40. So does this mean that it's using the elements more
the longer elements?
Yeah.
But it's also using the smaller elements, right?
Yeah, see, so so they are using all 4 elements, even if they're separated 90 degrees?
Yeah, that doesn't have much to do with it.
Is that only for not interfering with each other?
I mean, they're going to interfere with each other after they radiate off of the wire, right?
Because we've done military style double dipoles, and that as long as they're 90 degrees from the other wire, they're not you're supposed to be able to use 2 different frequencies that they're cut for and not interfere with each other.
So MMANA-GAL, the name comes from the calculation method that we get all of this rough data from, and this is very rough data, right?
Yeah.
And it has to do with, help me out, Hollywood. It's the moment in what's it called? Something about
the moment that I said eureka.
Method of moments.
Yes.
The moment I said eureka. Method of moments.
Right.
Okay. So this one on 80 meters would be an effective NVIS antenna, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But not on 40 meters.
The white on the top of the jelly bean signifies that's where all of the RF is going, straight up.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
And
Nothing's
users
being
on
wasted.
the same antenna are always going to interfere in some fashion.
In some way. So that's a question, Paul, because you've probably utilized, I'm assuming, you've used your military style dual dipole? Have you used it on 40 or?
Yeah, absolutely.
And are you getting? Go ahead.
It's a fantastic antenna. But like even with bandpass filters, and 2 users running different modes, you're still going to run into some semblance of interference.
I want to try something. It didn't say it was for 60 meters. I just want to try something.
And this is great. I love that you're pumping in an odd frequency.
Bingo.
This is great.
Actually,
yes.
60 meters.
This is how a designer is born.
60 meters is very common in military frequencies because it coincides with Mars.
I tell you what, that looks like a military radiation pattern if I've ever seen one.
That's a
right
pattern.
Very invis and also has a lot of directionality. That sounds like a very targeted kind of device there. And the only thing stopping you from building something this complex is just a choke and some wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got a bit of a takeoff. I mean, you got basically the 2 main directions, but you got distance and it's it's kind of a good
highly
range.
Directional. It's still highly directional. Yeah.
And directional. Yeah.
Yep. It's a beautiful antenna on that frequency, believe it or not.
Yeah, I do 60
and 40. It's actually just lower than 40 in the ham band, but military-wise, like just below 40, kind of in the 407 range, and 60 meters. That's 100%. That's where the military likes to be.
Yeah, so there's your 40 meters with that one. All right. Well, it's been interesting. That's for sure.
There's a lot of information, Paul, and so I'm sure everybody is saturated with it that hasn't seen this before.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do, but it's the tip of the iceberg. It's just whet the appetite and see what the thing is capable of and play with it. You know, a lot of us, we're geeks. We didn't go to computer school to learn how to. I mean, if you're going to program, yeah, but to open email, to check web pages, you just play with it. And this is the same. It's free software. Play with it.
Well, it actually makes me, and kind of what Ziggy was saying earlier, it makes me kind of want to pull the manual tuner out and just play around with it again, because I only had it like my first year or two, so I didn't really know much.
Yep.
And then I'm like, why wouldn't I just do automatic and let it do it for me? So I put that in the attic and got my automatic tuner.
Right.
But for the most part, I have tuned, like my trap vertical is tuned on the 6 bands. My inverted V is tuned on 4 bands. So I don't, as far as SWR, I'm not too far off really needing a tuner as far as SWR goes. But
now, since you've brought that up, I need to bring up what just happened in the chat that I hope that most of you just missed. That Jeff B said, "What reading on the VNA do you adjust your antenna to?" And I responded with the center dot on your SWR. His next response was, "Ziggy, what you're doing is why people give up." Or actually, before that, you tell people not to tune for SWR, but then you don't tell them what they should do. And then what you're doing is why people give up. His last response was, "Bye." So I really apologize that we had somebody in the chat that that all you guys got to read that. That definitely hurt my feelings. But then as soon as I realized that he was asking these questions, it tells me a lot about where he is in his ham journey, right? So
oh, Jeff, yeah, I see it now.
yeah, it tells me a lot.
Patience
These
is a
things that
virtue.
he's saying,
Well,
it tells me a lot where he is in his ham journey. I don't think he's quite where I am yet. So
well, I'm not, and I'm just trying to grasp what I can do. But I agree with James.
I want to
The
just let
comment
you
here
guys
is
know.
it's like drinking from a fire hose, and it's true.
But
you're gonna get bits and pieces here as you go, and you eventually start latching on.
I have had so much fun with 300 feet of wire and a manual tuner, guys. Like, normally antennas bore me to tears. Like, to tears. I have a random doublet with ladder line right now with chokes on the front and back, and I have a blast. I can do whatever I want with it. So there's an art of ham antenna that I think has been lost, and Hollywood has definitely helped me realize it.
Yeah, Jeff, I don't know if you're still there or not, or maybe hit me up in Discord, but it's a lot. Even though I've watched their streams before and tried to figure this out and understand it, it is a different mindset in understanding, rather than just like, oh, let me get SWR. It's understanding how the antenna works, understanding if I change this much, it works this way, instead of focusing on, oh, well, I already cut too much, that's the SWR doesn't work. Focus on what pattern am I getting by doing what with what antenna,
All got it. Yep.
and then manually tune or automatic tune, just and then tune in and then tune it in. You're getting the propagation or the radiation pattern you want. That's your focus. If you want a donut like we did earlier, throw that vertical up. You got a donut if that's what you want. But this just shows the fun and interesting things you can create with literally just wires and a tuner if you need it. Most likely you'll need it, but moving one wire this way like we did in the very beginning, we moved that, what was it? Was it off the dipole? We made it like an OCF with a counterpoise or something. We just moved the wire a little bit and you see a different pattern, and then tune, and then of course tune for SWR to transmit. But I think the concept is don't focus on SWR, focus on the propagation and configuring the antenna to do what you want it to do, and then tune, transmit.
Brooks just said in the chat he had a 500 loop, which is a random, and it was a great performer, and I know that it was.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The old time ham will always say, the more wire you can put, the higher up in the sky, the better the antenna will be.
So if you've got 6,000 feet of wire a mile in the air, it's not going to get good SWR, but do you think it's going to transmit?
Yes, it will.
Of course, to transmit, you do have to tune it, but it's going to work amazing, even though it's not a resonant length or whatever.
if you can charge up a railroad rail, I mean, you can tune anything.
Let me give you one. Let me give you another brief analogy here that may ring a bell with people that are not. We're touching antennas, but have we played with speakers before? Everybody's got a home stereo system and maybe a subwoofer, and
Yeah.
all right. In the 50s, in order to create bass, you would have like a Klipsch, horn, really, really large, 18-inch driver, to create some bass. And today, you've got a 2-inch computer speaker, going through a tube. The Bose speaker system. That's only a 4-inch speaker. It creates wonderful bass.
Yeah.
So
it's amazing what they developed.
There you go, Paul.
There you go,
got it.
Paul.
You got it. Home run. Yep. So my point in saying this is the physics never changes.
Yeah.
The technology, the way that we apply the physics changes. All right. So if what we're trying to do here is we're creating a speaker that instead of it doing multiple frequencies, if we make it, let me say this way. If we make the speaker, and I'm using air quotes, if we make it resonant, the antenna is resonant, it's a dipole, it will really only work at the fundamental frequency and the third harmonic. There's really only 2 bands that it will work at. Okay. That's like the speaker system. But if you had the speaker can only create one note, it's no good. You need it to do a broad spectrum of stuff. And the way you do that is you either apply more power to an inefficient speaker or you make a highly efficient speaker, but it's got to be huge and therefore very expensive. So there's always a trade-off. And that's what this is about, is what do we need? How much are we willing to spend? How much technology do we have available? And throw it in the mix. Every conductor will radiate. Every conductor. If you go into your wall switch and you flip on your AM radio and you turn the lights on in your room, you will hear a click out of the speaker on the AM radio. The wires in the wall are not resonant. They're not designed to be an antenna. And the power is from the tiny little spark that's happening inside the switch. And yet it radiates. So always remember that. Any wire, any conductor, even your gutters will radiate.
Paul, I don't need ham radio to make me feel dumb. That's a great saying there. My favorite saying is saying that the ham radio makes me feel dumb every day, and that's okay. There's always something to learn.
And that's why I love this hobby, because I'm always learning. It's fun.
It's got on the back of his shirt.
Oh yes, that's Wait. Back up. I want to big at you.
I saw it. We saw it. Yeah.
Oh man,
got the dog hair.
Oh, I love it.
Is that a pepperdew?
You know it.
Got the pepperdew love on him.
This is your pattern for 4.070, Paul.
Literally, ham radio makes me feel dumb every day, but it's all right. Like, it's okay because there's always something new to learn. And like, I love these antenna modeling shows because antennas is one of my passions in this hobby. Like, I love just experimenting, putting something up and being like, all right, what's this wire going to do? And what's this length going to do? And just trying to see what it'll do.
Yeah, I think that's more fun than. Yeah, it is. I mean, a radio's a radio, but you can change antennas.
It's kind of like the last frontier.
Yeah.
For ham radio, there's designing software. That's a whole nother thing. But this is something that the average person can do. You get a piece of wire and you put some power into it and you see what it does.
Yeah. Well,
even a dumb grunt like me.
Well, the problem with a lot of hams is they get analysis by paralysis, or
other way around. And just get it up in the air, play with it. And once I started doing that, I just started being able to figure out how to get the better. I mean, I focus a little too much on SWR, but I also try to, other things. But then I just get frustrated and I just keep trying to
do the software on a rainy day, on a winter's day when you can't get outside. Get some ideas, and then right, exactly, and then build it. Just do it. Be a Nike. Just do it.
Yeah, look at that double tongue antenna.
So this is my 300.
That looks like a snail.
I've heard armadillo.
Yeah.
This is my 300 foot. Now this is the end of the wire here. Yeah, this is the end of the wire. The counterpoise is over here. Now, if you look, actually no. So
no, I know. I mean, it's perfect, but I mean, when you took away the colors, it was like, wow.
Yeah, so we have most of the radiation here. See how I got the broadest of the purple? It does talk off the back end a little bit. So most of the radiation is here, and I've got that 300 feet. This is 300 feet of wire, guys. See it?
Mm-hmm.
And I actually had a little bit of elevation, but I pointed this. I found out where you was at 50 degrees. I pointed it over there. I made a contact. I turned off the radio and walked away over there into Europe. I was like, boom. And I did that because I did this first.
That's very cool.
That's awesome. Well, this has been cool. And now I feel at least comfortable to start, now that I understand the basic concepts. And that's, that's all I was really hoping to get.
And that's the goal, just to feel a little more comfortable. That's it.
Yeah.
Hollywood, thank you for jumping in.
Video, but there's a lot to take in here, but
I
do want to learn how to do this.
Check the two on Ziggy's. I don't know, a few months back. Check his lives. There's 2 on there that they go into a lot more stuff. And then just download it and play with it.
Let me tell you how cool your friends are going to think you are when they start talking to you like, hey, so what if I did this and this like this? And I go, well, let's model it. And we do. And I go, well, let's model the rest of your trailer that, you're connecting this antenna to. And then I model the frame, and then we find out that the antenna is actually firing in the opposite direction. Right, because it's using the frame of the trailer as a counterpoise, and then all your RF is suddenly trying to, battle through your house, as it were. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this can really help, guys. It's real easy. It's not beyond, if you've passed a ham ticket, you can handle MMANA-GAL.
And how high is that wire?
Yeah.
Here's a 300-foot run. How high was it?
I think the highest point was maybe 15 feet off the ground.
So I bought the wire.
About what mine is.
It was that beating wire that I'm all crazy about.
Yep, I've got. How much did I get? 300 meters.
300 feet.
300 feet
for $9.
And I've got the little, heat resistant, asphalt looking, whatever that's caulking looking is, to hold it. And someday I will put it together. I was just thinking, though, I got to get a new roof shingles put on and stuff. So I'm going to wait till after that's done.
I mean, this isn't going to be a one and done. I would just go ahead and do it now, and that way you can redo it better the next time.
If I had time to play with it, but
yeah.
Anyway, I got the supplies. Eventually, I'll do it.
My advice: quit your job and play with antennas.
I just need about 50,000 more subscribers and 600 members a month. So anyway, I got a little bit of time to go before I can step out of the working world. But thank you, Ziggy, for coming on, and Hollywood for jumping in and surprising us all.
You're welcome. It was a blast. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Anytime Hollywood is involved in any stream or anything, it's always a pleasure and fun and learning experience. So I appreciate all your knowledge that you share with everybody willingly, freely, and graciously. So it's always fun, Hollywood. Thank you.
You bet.
And maybe sometime we can get everybody on a manual tuner. We'll have a manual tuner live stream, multi-stream or something.
We'll have a party.
I will get mine out tomorrow if I'm not working. So again, thanks for the gifted subs, guys. You guys are awesome. Paul, thanks for joining too. You guys know you're always welcome to join. Check out his channel, The Grouch in New Hampshire. Douglas joining us again. Check his channel out. I think he's got his new shelves built. Hopefully he's got a video out on that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I put that out last week.
Oh, it was last week. Okay. Michael's Getting Out in Life, puts a video out every Sunday, Central Time, 5 p.m. Ziggy, check his channel out, the 75 Ohm Ham. He has some of the most interesting videos and a lot of stuff that you may not have even thought about. So check it out.
I also make
And-
these chokes, guys.
Oh, yeah.
If you're,
Choke
if you're
on a
interested.
stick.
Choke on a stick.
Yeah, choke on a stick.
And so they now
What a
come
title.
with the
What a title.
they now come with the I used to
the
do
barrel.
male.
Okay.
I used to do male female. I now
Mhm.
do male male. And everybody now gets a barrel. So that way
Okay.
I don't have to do all these custom builds anymore.
Do you know I always forget the website where people can get them. Is it the coffee?
It's on Tio's website, but
Is that temporarily offline?
it's on Tio's website, yeah. But
Oh,
you
okay.
can email me directly at ziggybuilds@gmail.
Yeah, just hit up Ziggy. Yeah, pick one of those up. He's been inundated. I remember his little post inundated with orders, which is a good thing. So
Swamped.
I'm gonna
Check
get
it
one
out.
on Halloween.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go personally come collect his choke.
oh, nice, awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, thanks everybody. Again, all the supporters here, Razorbacks, Hogs, Piglets. If you've been a Razorback or Hog for the allotted amount of time and I haven't gotten your shirt, please contact me. I'll get your shirt with your call sign and the logos on it. Piglets.
Full screen that shit.
Yeah, I could full screen it, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
Pretty
sorry.
great.
I could run it faster.
Oh,
Here we go.
Stay classy.
We could do that.
classy.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Say goodbye. We're ending
Thanks,
the
Paul.
stream.
Thanks,
73.
Hollywood.
All right. 73, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
77.